But let's stick with that game, Malcolm. Let's just talk about another team in that game. The Los Angeles Clippers, they're an interesting team.
They are.
They still fourth in the Western Conference, maintaining their own without Blake Griffin. I got to ask you this, Malcolm. Have the Clippers played well enough to give you some confidence in them, and can they make a push in the postseason? What do you think about that?
If the Clippers were in the East, I would say absolutely. But you have so much firepower in the West, from San Antonio to Golden State to OKC. You know, we talked about them. So it's just, I personally feel that that they just don't have that firepower within the West.
I'm with you. If the Eastern, obviously the Western Conference is tougher night in and night out. You got every team can beat you night in and night out. The Clippers, they're an interesting team. They played the Warriors better than anybody. They've lost 3 games to them, but as far as matchups, if DeAndre Jordan isn't missing 100 free throws per game, the team can compete with just about anybody in the NBA. They still got Chris Paul. He's still a leader. He's still giving you 10 assists, over 20 points a game, Malcolm. I like the team, but they complain a lot, Malcolm.
They do complain, and I mean, I love that backcourt with J.J. Redick and Chris Paul. Chris Paul looks like he's in New Orleans right now.
Yes, he does.
And, you know, one piece I don't like, Blake Griffin. I don't like Blake for that Clippers team.
So you're saying trade him in the offseason?
I would have traded him at the trade deadline. I would have traded him at the trade deadline because just you don't need him. He's been a distraction for your team all season. I feel that Blake has reached his peak. I feel there's nowhere else for Blake to really even, you know, go to as an elite player. He's going to be a very good player, but that's all you're going to get out of Blake is a very good player.
He doesn't have any post-up moves. I mean, Malcolm, if you put him in the post, you can't get a basket.
No.
He has improved on that jumper. That jumper that's pretty good now.
Yes.
He's not just the dunker that we knew a couple years ago. He has improved there. But I'm with you, Malcolm. If you put him in the post, you can't get a basket. And with the off-the-court shenanigans that we're getting from him, and it's crazy because when Zebo hits you or knocks you on the ground, you do nothing.
No.
But you'll come at the trainer or whoever it might be, and you'll attack him. I'm with you, Malcolm.
I mean, and it's a trainer compared to Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
That's me hitting Blake Griffin. That's I don't know, just, you know, he's had a lot of character issues, you know, at his times in Oklahoma, you know, and other times. So I just, you know, I would have definitely given up, you know, Blake for, you know, a solid couple of bench players, or even like a star like Kevin Love even. I would have given him up. So
that would have been a big trade, going Kevin Love for Blake Griffin straight up. I don't think the Cavs would have did it.
You don't think so?
No, nobody believes in Blake around the league. The quorum around the league is terrible. Nobody believes in Blake as a player that you want on your team deep into the postseason. He hasn't proven us anything. You can't. He's okay from the free throw line. I think we kind of sleep on him at the free throw line because we have DeAndre Jordan and he gets so much attention. But I mean, Blake's not the best free throw shooter himself.